Good morning, people. Welcome in. Get myself comfy in my chair. How is everybody this morning? This is Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading for 29th of March 2022. So, from the UK, we've got a pretty quiet day astrologically. We've just got the moon really moving from Aquarius into Pisces. No major aspects today, so a bit all quiet on the Western Front. So when the moon moves into Pisces, it takes us into the more spiritual dimensions. Pisces is the ocean, the collective unconsciousness, the divine, our connection with all that is bigger than we are, greater than we are. So yeah, you could find yourself sort of in the more spiritual dimensions, swimming in your imagination or your dreams, connecting with the collective or with the divine. So if you have the opportunity, just enjoy the day and let your imagination run wild. So let's do some cards and see what they have to say for today. So I'm going to start off with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And pick 3 cards for the general theme of the day, and then we'll do some tarot to sort of hone in for a deeper message. So what do we need to know for today? The 29th of March 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What do we need to know? How can you support, guide, advise and help us to navigate today's energies, please? Okay, so what do we need to know for today? The 29th of March 2022. Let's just see, what do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we've got Unfinished Symphony. Then we've got Flexible. And we have A Truth Be Told. Okay, so what I'm getting from these cards is the Unfinished Symphony is us, you know, sort of our journeys down here on planet Earth are a journey of discovery, a journey of learning about ourselves, a journey of helping the divine understand itself down here on Earth. You know, there's lots of ideas and beliefs around what we're here to do, but personally I think it is generally a learning experience on a personal level for us to learn lessons, or you know, and to evolve within ourselves. But I also think we're as we're learning our connection to the divine, source, spirit, God, the universe, however you see it, we're also helping source to evolve as well. And so our journeys here are always going to be an unfinished symphony. Over my years, lots of friends have died. Okay, and a striking thing with some of them has been that they've had a moment of utopia. They found utopia here, and then something bizarre's happened, and it's like sort of, so you know, they've done what they needed to do and gone. So yeah, it's nice to know that it's all unfinished and is still continuing to evolve. I hope I'm not planning on running out of things to do, to learn, to uncover for a long time yet. That's my Gemini and curiosity, I think, as well. But yeah, life is an unfinished symphony. We're an unfinished symphony, evolving. And the way to deal with this, you know, some days you feel like you're going forward, sometimes you feel like you're going sideways, and sometimes you feel like you're going backwards. But in the overall sort of grand scheme of things, I think we're always going forward, even if we have to take a few steps back to go over things. And the key is to remain flexible in our journey. And part of that journey is uncovering truths about ourselves, truth about the nature of this blue planet that we're on, our connections to nature and life in general, and uncovering sort of more truths about the larger picture of things and our connection as well. So you may be contemplating this today in all this Piscean energy. So yeah, I was going to say something else, and while I was just talking, it just slipped out of my brain. It's a very menopause thing to happen. It happens all the time. And if I don't say it straight away, sometimes it's gone. So yeah, it's difficult when you're already saying something and your next thought, you're like, that's what I'm going to say next, and it's gone. So it may come back to me, it may come out with the cards, it may not. We'll see how we go. So let's do some cards. Got the Line Strider deck today. The artwork on here feels in tune with the Piscean energies. So let's see what the cards have to say first. So what do we need to know for today? The 29th of March, 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can you give us to navigate these energies today for our highest and greatest good? Okay, 29th, we're now into what I call the dark moon. So the dark moon for me, I think I said yesterday, is sort of the 3 days leading up to the actual point of the new moon, where we're finishing off, drawing conclusions, understanding things we've been pondering for the last 4 weeks, and generally preparing for what we want to leave behind in the old cycle, and what we want to take forward, stepping into the new cycle. So 3 days before the new moon, the day of the new moon, and then the 3 days coming out of the new moon. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? I've got a little stellium of messages coming through there that I will come to in a minute. So let's see the cards. So, and at the centre of the spread, we have the moon. I might be onto something here. The moon, we've got the 8 of Swords, we've got the 9 of Cups, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords has been coming out a lot recently, hasn't it? The 2 of Cups. The 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands has been coming out for a few days as well, hasn't it? And the Fool. Okay. Then at the bottom of the spread, we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the Hermit and the Star. Okay, so pop those up there. And then the cards that jumped out, we've got Judgment, we've got Temperance, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the 4 of Swords. Okay, so you can see the message here from what I've just been saying. Okay, so the moon at the centre of the spread. Okay, so we're in the closing out of the Pisces cycle. I said to you the other day that I know some people work on 2 week energies with the moon, the 2 weeks from new moon to full moon, and then the full moon energies to the next new moon. I don't actually work like that. I work on a monthly moon cycle. So this whole month has been about the moon in Pisces, which was the last new moon, and because the next new moon on Friday is going to be the moon in Aries. So these last few days we find ourselves in the Piscean energies, and it's really for me about sort of seeing what's changed in my life over the last 4 weeks, how I've evolved, what lessons I've learned, how I've moved on step by step, what's evolved in my life. And these last couple of days is just a chance to bring all that Piscean energy to conclusion before we next start the next monthly cycle in Aries. So where we are, we're in this closing out stage of the Piscean new moon cycle. In the moon position, which is our unconscious mind, our subconscious mind, our intuition and our emotions, we've got the Ace of Swords here, the blindfolded and bound figure. And the question this is asking today is about where are we binding ourselves? Where are we holding ourselves in old mental prisons? Where aren't we seeing the truth? Where are we lying to ourselves? Where are we keeping ourselves limited, keeping ourselves small? Maybe we're seeing ourselves disconnected to the collective, or, to the whole multiverses of different dimensions and whatever else is out there that we're actually part of. So these last day or so before we go to the new moon is a good time to be exploring this, looking at self. And there's more coming up in the cards at the bottom, which I'll come to in a minute, that support this. Okay, so then we come to the Mercury card, and Mercury is about our mind and our thinking, our intellect, information, communication and self-expression. And we've got the Nine of Cups, and I'm sure we had the Nine of Cups here in the last few days or so. Let me just have a look back over my cards. Yeah, yesterday we had the Nine of Cups here. I hear a bee or a wasp. Sounds more like a bee than a wasp. Come in, got the windows open. I said the other day, it's spring and everything's coming out of hibernation, looking for somewhere to nest. Yes, yesterday we had the Nine of Cups here. So the question to be asking ourselves, this is the emotional wish card. What do you want to take forward? What do you want your life to be like? What do you want your relationships to be like? What wishes? You're being granted a wish or wishes at the moment. What is it that you want to manifest going into the new cycle? Remember, I was saying yesterday about Pisces being the end, the last sign of the zodiac and the completion of the old cycle, and we've stepped through into the Aryan and Aries energies for the new beginning, the new solar cycle round the zodiac wheel, but also the beginning of the lunar cycles going through as well. So we're on the threshold, and you're being asked to contemplate what it is that you want to take forward with you. The Venus card, which is about our values around love and money and relationships and friendships and beauty and balance and harmony and pleasure and comfort in our lives, and how we create and our fertility of mind and body. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We have an opportunity here to change things, to evolve, to take a step forward, to change our lives, to change us. Then the Sun card, which is our conscious mind, our core identity, core vitality, our inner light that shines out. We've got the Ten of Swords. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. This is about the complete, again, coming back to this 8. What mental prisons are you ready to release and let go of that are no longer relevant, that you don't need anymore? You've outgrown them. If it's from other people, critical parents and things like that, say no more. That, you know, what messages did you get from them that you're freeing yourself from? This is really a chance to step out of that old paradigm, step out of that stuff that's held you back. And then the Mars card, how we take action, our ambition, our drive, our will and determination, our passion, our desire in life. We've got the beautiful, beautiful Two of Cups. And this for me today is really talking about, you know, taking action from the heart, from the place of love for yourself, love for other people, love for your passions and your desires in life. What's your deepest yearning? Like, coming back to this emotional wish card, you know, Mercury, what are you thinking about? What do you want to manifest in life? No idea what that was. Sounds like a vehicle reversing up the street, but I don't know. I had to wait today anyway. They were taking scaffolding down across the road. So yeah, what are you thinking about? What it is, your emotional wish cards, your emotional wishes coming from the heart. What do you want to create? We have an opportunity here to create new beginnings. The Jupiter card, which is about what's working for us in our life at the moment. Good luck, good fortune, hope, opportunity, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom, yeah, our belief systems and things like that. We've got the Six of Wands. As Gemstone Tarot would say, winner, winner, chicken dinner. With, you know, victory, we have this amazing opportunity here, connecting in with our hearts, dropping that shit away, deciding what it is we want to take forward, and going forward into victory with it. It feels like the universe has got our back in this. It's like we're not doing it alone. We have the whole support of the universe helping us and guiding us and cheering us on to this. The Saturn card of what's holding us back, obstacles, limitations, restrictions, timing, responsibilities, commitments. We've got the Fool, and this is like saying we can't move forward, we can't start that journey until we let go of this. So, you know, it seems like a good opportunity to spend, sort of, especially today where you've got no aspects to the moon from the UK, to spend your day dreaming and thinking and imagining sort of what your life could be, what would be your best life. Journal about it, write it out, imagine sort of how wonderful things could be, and then make a plan to start manifesting it. The cards at the bottom of the deck support this even more. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit card, and the Star. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles talks about lack, material lack, feeling isolated, feeling alone, not welcome inside. And the message of the three cards is we do the work of the Hermit. We go inside, we find our connection to love, to ourselves, to the divine, to the collective. And as we connect in, we see that we're not alone, and that brings hope and opportunities and openings of wishing on a star. Wishing on the star is also connected to the Nine of Cups today with that emotional wish card. What are you going to wish up on a star about? The cards that jumped out, we've got Judgment and Temperance. You're at a crossroad. Find balance. Come into harmony. And as you do that, then we've got the Queen of Swords cutting away the crap, the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords, getting clarity of seeing the path forward. And then with the Four of Swords, taking these last few days up to the new moon, just to sort of, you know, surrender and retreat into yourself, the Hermit energy, to heal, recover, recuperate, mend the broken heart, the old wounds and things, you know, however it comes up for you, and use these days in preparation for the new moon on Friday and what you want to take forward into life. I think in the west coast of America, it's going to be very late on the 31st, but in the UK, something like 7 o'clock in the morning. Here, let me just have a look. May, April, here we go, let's come back. No, oh yeah. Let me put my glasses on because I can't see. Can't see anything. Yeah, 7:24 in the morning, so west coast of America, 8 hours behind us. It's going to be just before midnight on the 31st. Okay, so that's this morning's morning message. I hope you enjoyed it. If the reading resonated with you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please do email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.